All 4 players on PK did an awesome job, so it was huge for us tonight.
Yeah. What was kind of the key on that, kind of on the 6-on-5? It seemed like you got a few shots there.
To be honest, I don't really remember. I think key was everyone play hard, play smart, and a lot of huge block shots.
Were you motivated after Labby scored on you yesterday?
I let him score. Come on. He should be motivated.
Igor, what are you seeing from the PK right now? 17 for 17 in the last 6 games.
I see we can keep going, do the same, and everyone knows their job, and we play awesome PK.
Igor, when Reilly gets the shorthanded goal, how much does that kind of change everything?
We got some confidence after this goal, for sure. He did a really great job in the PK, and after the short-handed goal, for sure he played well tonight.
Everyone took great saves by Shesty, and yeah, like I said, we just battled, block shots for, it's 5 minutes. You're keeping it quick and hard, and thought we did a great job there.
In the first 10 minutes of the game, you guys looked like you were in danger of getting blown out, and then you get a shorthanded goal, and that turns everything around for you.
Yeah, a few, sloppy plays. First one was 5 feet offside, so, they scored, but, we didn't really, read too much into it. Obviously, they got one soon after, but I think it was good of us not to just, get demoralized, and picked it up, and like I said, the energy execution was there, and I think that's what really paid off for us.
17 for 17 on the PK in the last 6 games. Just what's working so well for you guys on that?
Yeah, I think attention to details. Obviously, any PK needs a great goalie, and when there's a breakdown and they get a chance, he's there to back us up. But like I said, we're using all 60 today on the PK, and definitely a healthy bit of forwards too. So it really took everyone, and just I think PK is a lot of just will and willing to do the dirty work. Obviously, score a goal too. A great play there by Smitty, and I think it's one of those things that you could easily get momentum. We know, as our power play group, when you don't score, you try and gain momentum, but a PK could easily just give you that boost too. And like I said, that first goal was a big momentum shift for us, and definitely really good on the PK recently.
How important was it just for you guys to get a win that you could feel good about, especially against a Western Conference contender?
Yeah, it's huge. It's obviously no secret we haven't liked our game the past month, call it, and like we've said, we've talked as a group. We know we have this in us, and like I said, when it takes everyone to do it, it's not one guy here and there. It takes everyone. Everyone I thought was battling, and but like we said, we gotta carry this momentum and give a good effort on home ice as well.
One goal mean to these guys in that situation?
Smitty's goal?
Yeah.
I just think we're right back in it. It's a 0-0 game. We negated the early goal against, and obviously you don't want to give up those early goals, but to respond like we did and get one back quickly is big for momentum.
What about just getting a win in this situation, given everything that's been going on recently? How much does this kind of let you guys exhale a little bit?
Yeah, we need to win games. I think we're not thinking about yesterday at all. I think we're just moving forward, taking it one game at a time, and tonight was a good step in the right direction.
Did this feel like a gritty win too, like one where you guys really had to kind of dig deep and battle and really fight your way through it?
Yeah, it's 17 minutes on the PK. It's pretty gritty. So PK came up big tonight, and I was telling him that we can get a lot of momentum from our penalty kill when it's playing like it was tonight, and needs to continue to do that.
How do you attack that 5 minute? You're protecting a lot third period. How do you approach it?
You gotta. I think the only thing you're really thinking is turn it over quick, get fresh guys in the ice as much as you possibly can. You don't want to be stuck out there for a minute and a half shift in your own end. It's tough to recover whenever you have 3 sets of PKers to get back on the ice quickly after that. So turning it over quick was the one thing that we talked about.
Do you say anything to Reilly after this? Because it seemed like he was really effective for most of the game, but then obviously it goes out that way. Is there any kind of message you would give him after that?
I don't want him to stop being who he is. you don't want to see a guy get hurt. But Remps he's the kind of guy he's a hard forechecking guy that gets in on the forecheck, hits guys, and that's kind of how he creates his energy for the team. And we won the game, so I don't think he's got anything to worry about.